Hello, welcome back to another video tutorial on how to draw hero faces. Today we had a request for Harley Quinn. Today I thought, especially since Harley looks so much better in color, we'll need a little more than just a pencil and paper. So I got my pencil, and this time it's good to have an eraser, and I set aside 6 colors for Harley later. For her hair, I got like a yellow, light blue, and light pink. And then later for her face, I have a darker blue, red for her lips. And then I use the black colored pencil later to do some outlining and highlights and such. Okay, well, let's set those aside for now. First, we'll draw her hair. Okay. So I was kind of torn what kind of Harley to draw. Harley was originally from the animated series. Of course, there are a bunch of comic books and stuff. This is in the style of Bruce Timm. But I also like the new Harley, the Harley from the Birds of Prey movie. So I thought I would try to do a Harley in the Bruce Timm style, but in the design of the Harley Quinn Birds of Prey movie. Okay, so I'm just gonna mainly focus on her face, and yeah, let's see where it goes from there. All right, so first I want to do not a straight on look, but maybe a slightly sideways look. So first I'll draw a circle. Okay, just a circle. Okay, I'm gonna draw it kind of lightly because I'll erase some parts of this later. Okay, this will be kind of like the base of our head. Okay, and so I'm gonna draw her cheek and her chin right here. So it'll be kind of like this, you see? I'm gonna be drawing this kind of part of her face right there. Okay, so I'm gonna come in like around halfway from the circle. When it comes down, I'm gonna just kind of come around and come out a little bit, and that's kind of her cheek. I'll bring it down about there. Okay, and this is her chin, so I'll round it off just a bit and bring it back towards the circle. There we go. We got her chin. I got her chin and her cheek right there. Okay. So again, we'll erase some of this other stuff later. But yeah, this is just kind of the building blocks of our Harley. All right. I'll draw her neck, coming kind of starting from here, and then back her right, like about that. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna do things a little different. I'm gonna go with her nose first, okay? The Bruce Timm nose is actually very easy, you see. I like this style. It's very kind of suggested, subdued. It's like almost like a little triangle. So I'm gonna come around here. See where the circle is still coming around here? I'm gonna kind of use that as a guide and go maybe there. All right. I'm making it kind of bent, and then that'll be the tip of Harley's nose for now. Okay, that's it. All right. I'll color that in later. All right. And then I'm going to do her mouth. Harley's mouth is very kind of, she's always very expressive and very smiley and stuff, much to other people's annoyance, like Poison Ivy. So I'm going to give her a nice big smile. Okay, I'm going to start right from here. Just kind of give her a big, exaggerated, happy smile. Then come down, these will be her teeth. Here we go. That can be like the basis of her smile for now. All right. Then I want to go maybe from here, bring her nose up like that a bit. You see that's the bridge for nose and the tip of her nose. I'm not going to keep that. I'm just leaving it as a guide because the top part here will be the top of her eyebrow. Okay. So we can kind of guesstimate like maybe here's one of her eyes right there. Okay. All right. And yeah, I'm gonna give her kind of another eyebrow over here. She's kind of mischievous, so I'll do like that. Okay. Ish. Okay. Again, this is just very light. We can erase some of this later. We'll outline this in the dark color later. Okay. And her eyes, I'm just gonna give her kind of like a line like that-ish. Okay. And then let's draw like the irises, okay? Let's have her kind of looking here. Okay, we don't really have to draw a full circle, just kind of like that, and it's kind of your mind makes up the rest. You can see, you can imagine like a full circle there. Okay, and here as well, it's a little bit like that. Okay, again, a lot of this detail will come back and do with the color pencil. All right, now I want to give her, so we have her chin coming up here. Her jaw will probably come about there, right? Her end of her jawline, okay? About there. And about there is where your ears come up. So here's an ear. Again, this is just it's not an anatomy lesson. If you want to do it, if you don't like that, if you want to do it close like that, that's fine too. Whatever suits your fancy, okay? Now, one of the most important parts of Harley is her hairstyle. So I'm gonna do her birds of prey look. So her hairstyle is, she's got the 2 pigtails like very high up, and her kind of short hair in the front, short bangs. So I'm gonna kind of give her the look of bangs. So I'm just gonna give her a general, because her hair is a little higher than her head like that. So when you're drawing hair, one thing I like to do with hair is I like to start, so the end of the hair is thinner than the root. So I usually start from where the root is and just kind of drag it down like that. And it comes around something like this. I think this side is longer, right? The top is more cut. And in the movie, she kind of just cuts it with a pair of shears, very like haphazardly in the mirror. So don't worry if it doesn't look like perfect. I think that's the point. Her style is very DIY and very kind of spontaneous. Okay, here's her ear. Okay. And so she's not just a floating head. I'm going to give her shoulders and her white shirt thing that she wore. Okay. All right. And now I'm going to do her pigtails. In Birds of Prey, you can't really see the hair ties. Like in Suicide Squad, she had these very obvious hair ties. But in Birds of Prey, they're kind of smaller and hidden. So I'll just draw the pigtails. And again, there you go. That's one pigtail. Like 5 lines. It's very subdued. You don't have to... Again, a lot of this will come more clear with color. And so just starting for the root part and just kind of bring it down. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna give a little bit more like detail here, eyebrow, and then maybe I'll give her some eyelashes. Again, these will be colored in later when the color pencil. Just give me some, there we go. All right, and give her a little, her lower lip will be a little fuller around here. Okay, again, we don't need so much detail. All right, that's fine. Now, I think a good idea is to erase some of the lines we don't need or don't want. So when we color with our pencil, it won't smudge it. So here we go, I'm gonna erase, so this is part of our circle initially at the very beginning. So I'm gonna erase some of this. Again, if you like to keep some of the lines, go ahead. If you want to keep this nose line, that's totally fine too. I think I'll keep it just for this video here. Okay. So I'm trying to erase all the bits of the initial base circle we did, just to make it cleaner when we color. I'm using colored pencils, so it might drag some of the pencil lead through the color. All right. Okay. There we go. Now let's color. That's a general thing I like to do. I like to save the outlining for very last. So the black color pencil, I'll leave that for last. You know what? Let's start with the hair. Let's start with the hair. I'm gonna do her blonde part first. Okay, so I'm gonna, again, like the way I colored it before, I'm gonna kind of do that with this. Just again, start from the base and just kind of drag it and let it come out like that. Then it kind of gives that look of hair, many kinds of hair, and also gives the hair interesting flow. You can kind of see how the hair is falling. All right, and so for the white parts, you can lightly shade it in if you'd like. And all the dark things like here are like accents, you can see very nice. Again, we're gonna help this look along with the coloring with the black outlines later, so don't worry about it. Okay. And now the pigtails, got to be careful here, at least with this pigtail, because we're going to put the blue highlight in there later. And if you do too much, the blue highlights will end up being green. So don't want to overdo the blonde so much at the ends here. I might have overdone it a bit there. We'll see. Okay. This side is pink, so it won't really matter too much if we do a lot of blonde there. Okay. All right, I know some color pencils you can even smudge, which is nice. This one, it's a little hard, so you cannot. Okay, let's go ahead and start with some of our highlights. I'm gonna take my light pink and do this one here. Oh, so strong there. Okay, again, it's very kind of, as you see, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go with my light blue now. Let's see, hopefully it doesn't turn too green. Okay, it's not bad. There you go. All right, now let's go ahead and do her eyes. So I'm gonna do her eyes here, her eyes. So a darker blue. Okay, and if you'd like to draw the rest of the circle, you certainly can like that, okay? There we go. Okay, now let's try doing her lips. She's got, especially in the movie, she's got very pronounced, like dark lipstick, exaggerated. So the top of the lip here is a little more than the sides. As you get to the corner, it gets thinner. Okay, and down here is her bottom lip, so give it a little more. Okay. All right. Now, ready for the black, okay? This is where the whole thing starts coming together when putting the black, okay? So here we go. I'll go ahead and start with, I'll start from the top and go down the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna start with the hair. So once, you see, I like to start with the outline, see? Again, you don't have to put all of it here, see? You can see how the hair really starts to take shape. Here we go. And you don't need to be super precise or anything, okay? It's just kind of a sketch, okay? And now some of her features I'll kind of outline. And here I'll do a color in her eyebrow here. Okay. Do her okay, and here too. Okay, and let's go ahead and outline the side of her face. Here we go. And then I can even outline here if I'd like, give her some hair down there. All right, and I can do this. Okay. All right, this other pigtail. Okay, and her nose. Almost forgot I had the color up, sorry, I'm drifting off the camera here. Give her nose. The shadow of her nose. Okay, and then her teeth. And you're gonna lift just a bit here. Okay. Oh no, I smudged it just a bit there when oh well, it's okay. All right, and that's a bit of a Harley there, okay. Oh, I got a bit of a smudge. Can I erase it? I hope. Oh, okay. Oh well. But hopefully You guys have more success than I like the Harley is a lot of fun to play with. I did a bunch of different ones. Like here's one I did head on. Just I was practicing out. Yeah, she's got a tattoo of a heart on her right cheek and rotten along her right jawline, tattooed as well. The comic book Harley I did just a sketch just to try it out. She's got that like the domino mask and this Harley Quinn outfit, and just split in half. Half is red, half is black. I was just playing around here. This is the Suicide Squad hairstyle that I was playing with. So yeah, her pigtails are much higher up and longer, and her hair is split down like that. Okay, but I prefer this Harley style better, the Birds of Prey look. Okay, but yeah, go ahead, play around with it, see what you come up with. It's a lot of fun. Harley's a lot of fun to draw because again, she's crazy and out there and just really having a good time. All right, it's a bit longer, but I hope you can have fun playing around with this.